Here's the next thing I want to talk to you about when it concerns capacity. Hey, everybody, Dr. Martin Williams. I make sure everybody knows who they are, why they're here, and what they can do, right? And I want to continue with this idea. Why does capacity matter? Why does my personal leadership energy capacity matter? Because I'm the center of the Commonwealth. If I can grow my capacity, I grow the capacity of the group. If I grow my capacity, I'm married to Linnell. I have 2 children. I have 1 grandchild now. If I grow my capacity, I grow the capacity for the group. But what if all of us, my wife, my daughter, my son, his wife, and my grandson, 5 of us, what if we all live this life of capacity, growing it, living in it, expanding it? What if we all did that? Then our entire family begins to explode. By the way, that's the kind of family I have. But it's not just me, my 4, my 5, and no more. I have other family. I have family that I'm in business with. I have family that I go to church with. I have family that I invest with. What if all of us are expanding and paying attention to capacity? We help the entire Commonwealth. So here's the principle. Your growth is not isolated. It multiplies to others. Here's my call to action for you. Just think about how you growing your capacity in the Commonwealth can help all of us. Growing your capacity to think, growing your capacity to communicate, growing your capacity to make money, growing your capacity to forgive, growing your capacity to do business, to teach. It helps all of us. It multiplies others. When you raise your standard, everybody's standards gets raised. Everyone connected to you is lifted. So to be a part of the Commonwealth, I want you to think expansion. Absolutely. I don't want you to be in a position where you have to submit to me or anybody else or do what anyone else is telling you to do. You're your own person inside the Commonwealth. That's what makes it strong. Okay. Okay. So a thermostat sets the environment, right? The thermostat on the wall, whatever you're doing, it sets the temperature environment. If you raise your temperature, the whole room adjusts to that temperature. Get what I'm saying? The thermostat is different from the thermometer. The thermometer just tests and tells you what the temperature is. But the thermostat changes the temperature. Let me ask you something. If you're in a room and you turn the thermostat up, will everybody feel it? Yes. If you're in your car and you change the thermostat, will everybody feel it? Yes. That's what we need you to do. We need you to turn up your thermostat, because your thermostat will help set the environment in a positive way to the rest of us and what we're doing. Oh, that really excites me. Leaders are thermostats, not thermometers. Isn't it time that you set the tone wherever you go? That become the thermostat, not the thermometer. It's time for you to stop walking around saying how the room feels. Oh, I just don't like this relationship. I don't like how much money I'm making. I don't like my weight. I don't like da-da-da-da-da. I don't, Stop being the thermostat. Stop being the thermometer and telling us how you feel. Be the thermometer and change it. Change it. Not be the thermometer and change it. Be the thermostat and change it. Y'all corrected me. I'm going to leave that right there. I'm not going to edit that out. Be the thermostat and change everything around you instead of complaining about it. When you do that, you help me. You help the Commonwealth. When a manager learns better communication, the entire team gets better. Am I right? When a manager learns better communication, the entire team gets better. They become more effective. And when a parent raises their own financial literacy, the entire household benefits. When a child in the house gets a bigger degree, it increases the house and what it knows and how it learns. So that's why we have to talk about and make sure that you understand that you are the center of the universe because you have multiplied your capacity. Your capacity changes everything. And you got to know that your capacity changes everything. If you don't know that your capacity changes everything, then you never get things done that you need to get done. You never make it to the place you need to make it to. And because you never make it to the place where you are multiplying and changing your capacity, none of the rest of us get there. The principle here is that capacity creates margin. Capacity creates margin. When you have a margin, you can carry others. You can mentor others. You can invest in others without collapsing yourself. We want you to get so big that you can carry other people. Am I making sense? Write that down for me. Write that down for me on a notebook, to yourself, in your tablet, on your phone. When you have capacity, you can carry others. You can carry others' ideas. You can encourage others. You can finance others. You can support others. I need you to get big. I need you to get big. I'm not jealous. I'm not going to hold you down. I'm going to encourage you to grow. Why? Because when you get bigger, when you're more stable, when you make more money, when you're healthier mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and physically, when you're in a better position, you can help to put me in a better position. And if something happens to me, you're there to carry me without breaking, without ignoring your own needs, without putting you and your family at risk. You're the center of it. Build your capacity on purpose, because that changes all of us. If you have some elasticity so that you can stretch out and help others, that's when life changes and you don't collapse yourself. I know I'm spending a bunch of time on this thing with capacity because it's important that you understand capacity in a big way. Now, has anyone else out there, your growth has pushed you up a level? Has someone in your life used their growth to push you up a level? Have you used your added capacity to push someone else up another level? Share that story in the comments. Let us know what that story is, right? Because your comments are going to help to stretch and grow other people that are part of our Commonwealth idea. Am I making sense? Now, as always, I'm telling you, don't miss anything, especially on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, get the notifications as I'm talking to you, because I want to make sure you build something that is amazing. You can't do it without capacity, and you can't really do it without me, and I can't do it without you. Am I making sense? The question is, why do I believe that you're the center of the Commonwealth? Why do I believe that? Because I believe that you as a person bring something to the rest of us. So this subject of expanding capacity is very important. We have to be intentional about expanding our capacity to do great things. Dr. Martin Williams here. I make sure everyone knows who they are. They got to discover it, they got to develop it, and they got to be where they're called to be, called deployment. I make sure people know how to do that, right? So when we start talking about expanding capacity, the principle here is capacity doesn't grow by accident. Your capacity is you're not just going to wake up and have more resilience. You're not just going to wake up and have more life muscle. You're not just going to wake up in the morning and as a billionaire without doing something. You got to do something about your capacity. It has to be intentional. Capacity doesn't grow by accident. It grows through pressure. The pressure you're running from. It grows through discipline. And it grows by intent. It's intentional. That's what capacity is. That's how capacity works. It expands on purpose. Are you ready to expand? I know you are. Listen, I'm challenging you to expand because it's an amazing way to lead a life. I want to talk to you about a few things about expanding your capacity. Here are keys to expanding capacity. 3 things. Mentorship, coaching. You need someone in your life that can see your capacity and demand that you grow it. You need somebody in your life that'll pull you up higher. Well, I don't believe in coaching. I do it myself. You can't get there by yourself. You need someone in front of you. It's like I keep saying this terminology that I got from Dr. Miles Monroe. And the terminology is simply this. You can't see yourself because you're in the frame. You can't see your picture because you're in the frame. The picture in the frame cannot take another view of itself. It only looks out. So you need someone in your life that has grown their own capacity to look at you, the picture, and then tell you how to get out of that small frame, how to grow, what you look like. Am I making sense? You need mentorship. You need coaching. You need someone in your life that's committed to expanding your capacity. That's when everything's going to change. Everything's going to change when you have coaching like me and others in your life. That's demanding, helping, protecting, challenging, celebrating your growth. I have an expectation of everybody I coach. Oh yeah, you're going to grow. I know it in you. I can see it in you. Mentorship. That's how you do it. 2, feedback. You need someone to show you your blind spots. Listen, let me tell you something. If all of your friends are friends with you to protect your ego, if everybody in your life is with you just to protect you, they'll never tell you when you're wrong. They'll never tell you when you're missing it. They'll never challenge you. They'll never say, what did that mean? They'll never tell you when you've upset them. They'll never tell you about yourself. Sometimes you can stink so long that you don't smell your stink. Sometimes your ideas have been so whacked out, so unimportant, because your friends, your group, your team, the people around you have not given you any feedback. You need someone in your life that'll tell you where you stink, tell you where you need to grow, challenge you in growing, and let this be an opportunity for you. You need someone who will give you feedback. Why? Because my eyes can see forward. My eyes can see a little bit of periphery. But right now, I can't see my fingers. I can't see them. Who's going to help me see my fingers? Who's going to help see behind me? I can't see above me unless I look up. And when I look up, I can't see around me. I can look down, but when I look down, I can't see everything else. I need somebody in my life that can see the periphery of my life and give me feedback. I need feedback. That feedback changes me. That feedback helps me see and understand. Someone that I can trust can tell me what's going on around me. Do you have that person? Do you have that culture? In the Commonwealth, you do. In the Commonwealth, You have friends, you have other people who are now helping you to see. Feedback, very important. Lastly, how do I grow my capacity? I grow my capacity through discipline. What is discipline? Discipline are the habits I choose daily. Nobody can make you discipline. Nobody can make you exercise. Nobody can make you read. Nobody can make you study. Nobody can make your capacity grow. It has to be a decision that you have made. It's a decision that you have made. You have to discipline yourself. These habits you choose every day decide whether your capacity grows or whether it shrinks or whether it stays status quo. Muscles grow through resistance. They don't grow by accident. Muscles grow through resistance. Without weight, there is no strength. Without problems, there's no growth. Without some resistance in your life, there is no capacity increase. You need to be intentional about putting yourself in situations, safe ones, where you grow, putting yourself in situations where you're lifting weight, physically, emotionally, psychologically, emotionally. You need to be in situations where your emotions are challenged, where you have to take responsibility for your cortisone levels, where you have to take the ability and the pressure and the responsibility for growing muscle. You can't just wait. It's a decision that you make. That's the analogy. Muscles grow through resistance. Also, your life grows through resistance. Your capacity grows through resistance. Can I say something to you? Can I say something to you? Can I say something to you? Stop avoiding pressure situations. Stop avoiding. I don't want to deal with any pressure. I don't want to deal with having that answer being made to you. I don't want to push past, I'm tired on the treadmill. I don't want to push past to my next set of lifting weights. I don't want to push past this relationship that I have to discuss. I don't want to push past this. I don't want a business that big. I don't want $1 million business because it's going to take more from me. Stop running from that. That's how you grow your capacity. Muscle is built in business, in relationships, in health, in money by resistance. Don't run from resistance. Am I making sense? The resistance really builds you. The resistance puts you in a place where now you can do some amazing things without being concerned about it. Am I making sense? That's how you build things. That's how it happens. So now, okay, let me tell you about a story. So I'm thinking about Oprah, just came up. So Oprah didn't just expand her own career. She didn't. People don't understand how she did it. She actually built teams, people she trusted at the time. She built these teams together, multiplying capacity beyond her personal bandwidth. She brought people together. Harpo, named it Harpo, got people who did this because it was their dream and their capacity. People who do this over here because it's their dream and their capacity. She brought the team together, gave them a piece of the action, and that's how she built her bandwidth. That's why she transitioned from talk show host to global brand. She added people. She literally built a Commonwealth, which is what you and I are building. We're building a Commonwealth, and we're taking these amazing people and we're making something happen with these amazing people. So the principle here is simply, you expand by doing what feels big. You expand by doing something that what feels big, and it could feel too big for you until it feels normal. I'm going to lift this barbell, and I know I got in 2 weeks, this is going to feel normal. Then I got to go up a level. You expand by doing something that feels like it's too much. And then when you feel like it's normal, you're like, I did it. What's next? You keep stretching until stretching becomes strength. You deal with business ideas that are blowing your mind and they're scary. You got $1,000 business venture. You got a $10,000 business, and everyone like, how am I going to raise $1,000? Then it's like, how am I going to raise $10,000 because you raised $1,000? How am I going to raise $100,000 and grow my business? How am I going to raise $1 million? Each one of those are growth steps. They're stretching you. They're building you. So now at 100,000, you can go to someone who's struggling over 1,000 and say, oh yeah, it's no problem. Why? Because you learned how to lift it and you make that available in the Commonwealth. That's why you must build capacity. You have to build capacity. My question, what's one discipline? What's one discipline you've been avoiding because it feels uncomfortable? What's one discipline that you've been avoiding because it feels uncomfortable? That could be the very discipline that expands your capacity. That discipline may be the exact thing that you need to make your capacity grow. You need to take advantage of that opportunity to make your capacity grow. Listen to me. Put all that in the chat. Let us know. Let us be a part of your community. Now, I'm telling you, share, like, and subscribe. Don't miss this growth opportunity so that you don't miss opportunities in your life. So yeah, I mean, I know how impacting this type of information is. If it's important to you, the impact that it's having on your life, only thing you need to do is like, share, make comments, communicate with me on this particular channel, subscribe to it. You don't want to miss anything I have to say about this subject, because you're looking at a guy who's the evidence of how you can live your life.